Hi everyone, this is Allie from Grief and Grace. Today I am 37 and a half weeks pregnant with this baby after loss, which is super exciting. This is the furthest along I've ever gotten in a pregnancy. A baby's, basically full term, and I know they changed the regulations or whatever, or what they consider full term. I think they kind of made it like 38, 39 weeks, but I'm still considering 37 weeks full term because it is a lot longer and better than 34 weeks, which is when my twins were born. So I'm considering baby full term. Also, based on my calculations of when this baby was likely conceived, I'm probably at 38 weeks already today. So, yes, baby is, I think, doing just fine, which is amazing. I feel so happy about that. Excuse me. So today I am, I guess, technically 37 and a half weeks, but I'm going to talk about weeks 35 and 36. And my thought is, so I'm going to kind of wrap up today with today will be the last video until baby comes, I'm thinking, because since I'm already 37 and a half weeks, and I have a feeling baby is coming sooner than later, my plan is to kind of wrap up the videos until baby comes, and then I'll do a postpartum video where I talk about weeks 37 and till whenever baby gets here, and then also how everything is going postpartum too. So again, this is talking about weeks 35 and 36. I wrote down that I have been having some irrational thoughts. So I remember one morning, I was laying in bed and just feeling my belly and thinking that I wasn't pregnant anymore. And that, my belly felt flatter and there was no more baby in there. Obviously when I woke up, my belly was still large. But I just think that it's just my anxiety playing, and probably honestly just having some of those anxious thoughts, maybe even intrusive thoughts because of the miscarriage and just going through loss. That's kind of what I'm assuming it is, but I don't have those thoughts all the time. It's just, there are some irrational thoughts that kind of come through my mind every once in a while. I'm definitely starting to feel a bit overwhelmed. I know I've mentioned for a while now I've been in nesting season, and with that, I've been wanting to tidy up the house, get things organized, purge things we don't need, which we have been doing, slowly but surely. Even this past weekend, we've been doing that, donating things to Savers and Goodwill and places like that, donating clothes that I don't need anymore. And they're nice clothes. That's the thing that kind of kills me is, it makes me feel better because I hope that somebody can use them and love them. They're very nice, barely worn clothes that I bought. I think some of them I bought right before or early pregnancy with my twins. So that was about 3 years ago, and they were barely worn because I got pregnant with twins and my boobs grew 3 sizes, and and I'm not going to have the body I had before twins. So I donated those. They were very, very gently used, if at all used. Very nice clothes. So hopefully somebody else can love them and appreciate them and actually wear them. I did give a few things to my sister too. And then I finished up some other stuff today donating. So that felt good to kind of, clear out some space. But I think just feeling overwhelmed, the countdown is on, right? Baby is going to be here so soon. If not this week, maybe next week. Or I do have a few more weeks left technically until my due date. So just feeling a little bit, obviously really excited, but a little overwhelmed too. I'm on my yoga ball right now. I'm trying to ease labor. So I know I mentioned that I am going for a VBAC, a vaginal birth after cesarean, because I did need an unplanned cesarean with my twins. So some things that I'm trying to do, I'm really trying to go into labor naturally. And my doctor is 100% on board. He does not want to induce me if at all possible. And if I do need to be induced, he definitely wants to start with a more natural induction, like breaking my water and things like that. Because there's just risk since I had a prior C-section with inducing and it leading to possibly uterine rupture. So we definitely obviously want to avoid that because that's very dangerous. So we're both, on board, same page, really want baby to come naturally. Either my water breaks naturally or whatever. My water did break with my twins. So that was the start of labor. We just, didn't get to really the other stages just because of the circumstances. But so hopefully baby comes naturally and I don't have to get induced. But if I do need to be induced, we're gonna try to do some, more natural things first, just to try to mitigate the risk of uterine rupture. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to eat dates daily. I'm drinking red raspberry leaf tea. I have a gentle birth tincture. I'm walking, trying to walk as much as possible. That was actually something I wrote down as a symptom was, I have felt ever since the Sunday after Thanksgiving when I was 36 weeks pregnant, I have, especially on the weekends, I've just felt this sudden urge to get up at 7:30 in the morning and bundle up and go for a walk by myself. I think it's my body saying like, okay, let's start walking. Let's start making sure baby stays in optimal positioning, try to get your body ready for this. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just do what I can to try to ease labor as much as possible and naturally get the show on the road and not have to be induced medically. The night of Thanksgiving, I was 36 weeks exactly, and we came home after having dinner at my parents', and I felt these sensations. It wasn't pain, but I just felt these sensations in my lower abdomen where I really felt like baby was dropping. I think that was the start of it. And since then, so it's been like a week and a half since then, other people are noticing that it looks like I'm dropping. Like my mother-in-law made a comment, my chiropractor made a comment today. So I definitely think, the show is starting, and I'm getting ready. I have been having Braxton Hicks too, a little bit here and there. So practice labor contractions, nothing too intense. It wasn't painful. It was just kind of sharp, quick sensations, and it happened twice last night. So, it hasn't gotten to the point where it's happening frequently where I need to start timing anything, but I mentioned it to my doctor today, and I think it's just my body saying like, okay, we're gonna start practicing and we're getting ready. Symptoms, I'm still on my heating pad nightly. I'm on it during the day too sometimes. I have indigestion, I'm having some reflux. I'm having gas bubbles. I've been meaning to bring this up for a few videos now, honestly, because it started definitely like over a month ago, but also sorry, I am a little congested. But I notice if I eat too quickly, my body is creating, or my throat, my esophagus is creating some gas bubbles where then I feel like I have to burp to get the gas out. I have no idea if any of you have experienced that and if that's a common symptom. But I also notice, I'm probably trying to eat really quickly because I've got my kids, you know, trying to get them fed and trying to just eat and get my nourishment and then get on with my day and whatever else I have to do. So I'm sure that is contributing a bit too. But yeah, I'm noticing if I really try to intentionally slow down and eat smaller meals a little bit more frequently, it's better. If I'm trying to sit down and eat a full meal and I'm like quickly shoveling food in my mouth, obviously that's not healthy anyways at baseline, but it's just so much worse now with pregnancy and being later on in pregnancy. Curious if any of you have experienced that or if it's just me. So let me know, but that's something that I'm trying to be mindful of. And then another reason why I'm thinking that baby's coming sort of soon is, so not only did I feel movement, like baby was dropping, other people are noticing it. I've been having the Braxton Hicks. My appetite has been increasing. I've definitely noticed that, where I am hungry more frequently, and can just eat more than I feel like I have been able to. Like I really only wanted small, quick snacks, meals, and now I definitely can tell that my appetite is increasing. So I'm taking all of those things as signs that my body's telling me, you know, we're starting to get ready, and baby will be here sooner than later, but who knows? Again, I'm 37 and a half weeks. I could have 2 more weeks plus. So we'll see what happens. But I do have a bag packed now. My mom's been asking me for the past month if I've had a bag packed. And now I finally do. I did pack it last night. So yeah, I'm going to be ready for whenever. We're really excited, and the kids are excited, and you know, it's going to be wild and chaotic and crazy and beautiful all at once. So I can't wait. But yeah, this is the last video for a little bit. Once baby's born and I'm a little settled in a routine, I will go over weeks 37 and then till delivery, and then talk about postpartum too. So again, I would love to hear from all of you. Let me know how you're doing, how I can pray for you, where you are at in your pregnancy, any fears, emotions, you know, excitement you're having. It's a lot. Pregnancy in general is a lot. There's a lot of ups and downs and hormones. My hormones have been all over the place. And I think adding the layer of going through pregnancy after loss, sorry if I'm swaying, again, I'm on my yoga ball, just adds another layer to it. And it's nice to talk about it with other women who are going through it too. So please let me know how I can pray for you. The song that I've been listening to this week is The Lord Will Provide by Passion and Landon Wolfe. And the Bible verse of the week is Hebrews 11, chapter 11, verse 1. Faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. I hope that you're all doing wonderfully, and I will chat with you more soon. Bye.